Hello, hello. Welcome back or welcome to Soul Whispers with Michelle. I'm so happy to have you here with me. This is a soul-led message, which means if it doesn't resonate deep within, if you're fighting this story in any sort of way, please leave it behind for the soul that it is meant to find. May love hold you. May truth guide you, and may you be released from what is not yours. And so it is. All right, my friends, let's see. What does your soul want you to focus on? Germination. Implement the plan. No more thinking, just doing. Why does your soul want you to focus on implementing the plan? We have Easter egg hunt and unexpected places. I feel like this is an opening for you going to unexpected places. That you are going to find that this is going to work out more than you realize. So it's interesting because I feel like you may have a plan in place, but the irony here is it's like you have a plan. You needed the plan because you needed that plan in order to regulate your nervous system, right? Because it makes you feel better to kind of have this plan. The funny part about it to me, though, is that it doesn't go according to plan. It seems though it goes better. Like there's going to be positive, unexpected places that you're going to navigate either through or to as you implement this plan. What's opening up for you? We have 𝗪𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗀, alchemy, moving pieces. That's what it feels like. Like you're, it's like you are just gathering a bunch of vegetables and herbs and even different proteins to put in a stew, and you're just putting all the pieces together. And it ends up being so much more tasty and delicious. But it's like you had the plan because you're like, oh, I know this is healthy for me. I know this will help with this. I know that will help with this, and so on and so forth. But what's opening up seems to be that it's so much more than you expected it to be. And I know that we're referring to a taste, but it feels like when you implement this plan, like it's going to taste very good, or it's going to, in other words, feel very good as a sensation. What's supporting you? We have Robin, home, family, and merriment. This gives me, and this is really sweet, but it gives me that either you have a very close community, or even more so, you have a close either family member, spouse, sister, something like this that is really supporting you through this plan. Like, come on, you can do it, launch that thing, do this thing. And it seems very encouraging. Like there's a lot of happiness here, that the way that this outside person is kind of implementing this or supporting you in a way is very loving and very it's just very happy, very positive. What's coming in to further assist you? We have ancestral lands. So there's information from people who have done what you have already planned to do. And it looks like there's information that's you're going to be receiving, whether it's through your own exploration or some person just introduces it to you randomly. But there's something about the way that somebody has done what you're trying to do in the past that's going to come in to really support this plan moving forward. Almost like a missing piece that you can end up implementing as you go. Right? Because the biggest energy I'm taking from this is you have to get out of the planning phase and get into the implementing phase, because that is the next step. You can't plan for anything further. You have to, it's like you're forced at this point to take the step. And if it's the wrong step, or you need to step in a different way or angle your foot different, this is where you're in that experimental mode. Like, this is how we're learning as we go, but you already did what you needed for the basics, and now you're going to learn through the experience. The truth is, you're going to find, this is interesting. Aquamarine is about finding the seed. So and we're talking about germination, right? So I feel like you're finding the seed of your own abundance. Like this is wow. I said, wow. This is really giving me a profound feeling of like you finding that the seed is your soul's path. Like you finding the blueprint of your soul's journey seems to be the truth of the matter of this, whatever this is. And specifically too, part of that soul's journey is implementation of this plan, is it's part of the seed that was you, or that is you. Your soul wants you to commit to Aries, fast, decisive action. Yeah, man. And it's, you know, again, this is interesting because as I record this, this is the first day of 𝗪, the season of 𝗪. I'm using the 𝗪 deck. So again, it's just, I find it really interesting. But it goes with the energy of even what we're feeling in the Northern Hemisphere, which are things protruding, things like going strongly into implementation. And we're at this point where it's spring, where it's like, well, you're going to have to pop through. You know, if you don't have what you need next year when you're popping back through, or not even when you're popping back through, but next winter, you know, you can regerminate or reseed or change whatever needs to change before you pop through the next year. But now is the season of the doing, not of the reflecting and changing and planning. The current underneath the soul focus is big leaps, grasshopper. You're about to take big, big, big leaps here. But again, and I know I'm beating this to a pulp here, but it's like, again, the big leap comes from the implementation, to have to implement. Okay. Let this be your confirmation. Implement. All right. And your soul wants you to do seed blessing. Setting the intention. This actually feels like set the intention for when you're going to implement it. I'm going to start this day. I'm going to do this, this, this. So maybe because in my mind when I was reading this, I was kind of like, well, they must already know what they're doing. But perhaps it's that more masculine part that's like, okay, I'm going to launch this then. I'm going to do it this many times a week, or I'm going to do XYZ. It's like kind of, again, that strategy masculine side that feels like it needs to come through, because that feminine side is already like given the baby. Now the baby needs to go out and like live its life. But yeah, that's what I'm gathering for you. If this whisper supported you and you would like to support me back, my Venmo and PayPal are located in the description. If you would like to help me in a free way, liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel helps me expand my reach, and I really, really appreciate the support. Until the next whisper, my friends.